Hey everyone, long time haven't posted anything. I think the last video I did was in December. The funny thing is I had made a video and I actually deleted it. It was kind of similar stuff, but there was a Nintendo and a Super Nintendo and games and everything, and I had made a nice video tearing everything down, but like a bozo I kind of deleted the video. So I got this stuff recently. Actually, this is from the previous video. These are Nintendo and Super Nintendo game cartridges. Didn't matter what I did to them, clean them, clean the tips, things like that. They just did not work. Nothing worked. So I guess they had some kind of defect or something. So like you can see in Nintendo, this is I think a Super Nintendo cartridge. Like you can see there's quite a bit of gold fingers, the IC chips. This is what a Nintendo, the internal of a Nintendo cartridge looks like. Again, the gold fingers, the IC chips. Some good stuff, and that type of item if it's obviously not working. So what I have here, just quickly, we have these N64 cartridges. The cartridges themselves aren't worth that much. If you would sell them on eBay, let's say, you'd make like a couple of bucks. But again, they're defective, not in good shape. I cleaned them multiple times using tricks found on YouTube and everything, and they just didn't work. So again, they're very similar to the Nintendo and Super Nintendo cartridges. So there's all the gold tipped here, and for sure once you crack it open there'll be IC chips and everything. So let's see what we can do here. If we can do something quickly to show you what the internals of a Nintendo 64 cartridge is. These take a special type of bit, which I don't have, but you could buy on eBay and Amazon for sure. Probably just costs a few dollars. I think last time I checked, but I don't get much of this stuff, so not really worth it. Just break it. Simple as that. A little tough here, not using the right tools either, mostly because I'm lazy. So don't be lazy, people. So there you go. So we busted it open. So like you can see, the internals is pretty much like I said. You have the gold tips here, some IC chips, so you got some gold in there, so that's good. So this is all going to be the same. So now we have this controller, which is physically in okay shape, but I know it doesn't work. Not really worth to fix these PlayStation 1 controllers. They're just not that valuable compared to some of the other controllers out there. So let's open this guy up, see what happens. So we have a nice piece of cable here. Where is that screwdriver? I was using it yesterday. There it is. Well, let's open this guy up, see what's inside, which is pretty much going to be maybe a brown board. I'm not sure about these older. I know most of the older controllers like Super Nintendo and Nintendo, they have like a brown board, and that's pretty much it. But this one might be a little more valuable. Should be a little bit more valuable, I think, similar to the PS3 board, which is a peripheral board. The only thing is that even selling a broken PS3 controller, you'll get $5 out of it after fees and shipping and everything. Yeah, those PS3 controllers are still quite valuable. Obviously, you should definitely not scrap them. Alright, almost done. A couple of more screws, and we'll be able to see what's inside this controller. But even though it's broken, I probably would have sold this thing, and I would have put it aside, and once I would have gotten more broken video game controllers, which I do get quite often, probably would have just sold it in a lot or something. And sorry, I have a slight cold. Weather's been up and down around here. Done. So yeah, this might be a peripheral board, or at least considered one. Also, there was a comment I received recently about what's considered an IC chip and everything. Actually, we just put these guys in as IC chips. I figured after looking on board sort, trying to figure out what they would be. My best guess was that, but someone told me that no, those would be considered CPUs without metal or pins, I think. So obviously a lot more valuable than the IC chips, I think. Might be wrong on that. So no, it would definitely be considered maybe like a green board at most, but definitely a brown board, like you can see. So not too much value in these things. Some copper bearing motors, nothing too special there. Now on the actual system, oh, there's a demo disc in there. It did not spin or anything. It powered on but didn't spin. Not really worth fixing, because selling a PS1 is maybe $20 and more headaches than anything if you ship it and it doesn't work and all that. Not really worth selling online, at least maybe locally if it was working. And this is also a less popular, kind of like a mini new model type PS1, so to a collector it has even less value, because obviously the collector wants the original. So let's see what we have. So we definitely have a little motor here. Definitely doesn't look like there's much in copper. There's some aluminum here on the laser. I'm not sure how worth it is to take that apart. Another little motor here, little cable, little metal plate here, protection, and then we have the main motherboard. And from what I see, there's not much on it. well, I can't say not much, but definitely don't see any gold directly. The connectors don't have gold, or none of these do. But there's IC chips, also the monolithic capacitors, which are always pretty good. There's a switch here, so this guy right here might have some silver in it. So, well, typical peripheral board, about $1.25 a pound or something. So, like you can see in the system itself, doesn't have much value. Didn't take long to take apart, so I definitely would take it apart. I wouldn't just scrap it. It's not like some of the other things that scrappers get that kind of aren't worth taking apart, like large motors and things like that that you have to cut into with saws and everything. But might be $1 or so worth of stuff in here. You can always try to sell it as broken, but like I said, a working system goes for 20, so not sure how much you'd get for a broken one. And like I said, we got these nice little gold connectors. I would say scrap value isn't that high overall, but again, it also didn't take long to take apart. Maybe at most a couple of bucks, max 3 worth of scrap. I wouldn't give it more than that. So that was my little quick video, just to catch up on some postings and everything. And like I said, I made a video and everything, and like a bozo, I deleted it. So fortunately, you got the lesser of the 2 videos in this one. Anyway, hopefully you guys liked the video. If you guys have any comments or advice or anything, I'd love to hear from it, like the previous YouTuber who told me about the IC chips and flat packs and all that. Thank you. That's always great to get information like that where you make more money. I'm hoping to make another video pretty quickly, hopefully late this month or mid next month. So happy scrapping. Hopefully you guys make some money,